Hey guys, what's up? So back in the garage again. So today we're gonna teach you guys how to do a baffle delete on a 1983 Yamaha Virago. So here's the stuff you're going to need right here if you have it conveniently lying around.
Okay, power drill. We're gonna recommend a corded one. You're gonna have to run it for quite a while to drill through those rivets. So if you have a battery operated one, you might not have the power that you need. Corded drill would be preferred, but cordless if that's all you have. You're gonna need a wire wheel, a drill bit for drilling out the rivets. Something slightly smaller than a 1/4 inch is preferred. It's gonna drill out to about the right size and allow you to put in 1/4 inch sheet metal screws to replace the original rivets. You're also gonna need screwdrivers, flatheads, and a bent awl if you have one, so that you can it can help you pull out some of the sheet metal pieces you're releasing. The Phillips head screwdriver is for the sheet metal screws, so if you use flathead or any other type of head, you're going to need whatever tool you need to insert those. You're going to need a hammer for beating out some of the sheet metal. Same thing with these guys, channel locks. A plasma cutter is unbelievably helpful. That's what you're actually going to physically need in order to remove the baffle assembly.
I mean, granted, you could probably use a Sawzall if you had one lying around, but the plasma cutter, as you can see, we perfectly cut a hole to cut out this one here. It obviously destroyed the baffle, but you're not going to need it anyway.
That's the part you're removing.
So all right, step one.
Let me take you real quick so that you can see what it looks like when you're done. These 3 sheet metal screws here have replaced the original rivets, and as you can see, it looks just like the original. So let me start it up for you real quick so you can see the difference in sound. If you have one of these guys, you already know what it sounds like with the stock exhaust. And once you're done here, you'll be able to service the inside of this guy with just a screwdriver. So I'm going to back these sheet metal screws out real quick so that you can see what the tailpipe looks like after it's been modded, and then we're going to run through and show you a time lapse of how to actually do this on the opposite side. So the 2 pieces you're going to want to take care to save are the outside chrome cap, and that's this guy right here. On the inside here, you have a central ring. You're going to want to save that too during the removal process, because that again helps match with this guy here and covers up the little bit of rust on the inside of the tailpipe. Now here's where the plasma cut was originally done, and the baffle was specifically removed from this hole.
It's absolutely beautiful cut. Done by yours truly here. So then insertion is easy. Just slide the ring back in, slide the cover piece, line the cover piece up with the 3 screw holes, and then insert the machine screws back in.
And that's it. You're done. If you ever have to get back into the tailpipe, it's as simple as removing these 3 machine screws, which can be done with a hand tool or a drill with the appropriate bit. So let's go ahead and dive into the other side, and we'll time lapse for you how we remove everything and how the steps are done in order to get this result. All right, we are all done with that guy. So now you can use the curved awl to get in here. Try to get behind the first layer, because one of the things you're catching here is the steel that sits in front of the baffle. So you might need to use the Phillips head to do this part too. Just kind of get in there and pry ever so slightly until you get some traction.
I can't even move it anymore. Well, it's moving out as you hit it. Dude, even the big...
Hey!
I'm impressed though, because even the big screwdriver was fucking bending. Maybe just use the shop vac now.
Oh, fuck,
After
man.
like, how long was that? 21 minutes?
No, use the shop vac to suck up some of the...
Okay, after that 21 minutes, we got the flange out. So now we're going to proceed to cut the inner baffle part out.
We did use a little bit of WD-40 to get it out.
Yeah, so we're gonna see if it's
Checking something here.
I would
That
just...
ain't-
That works. That's loose now.
It's, yeah, just grab it with the pliers now.
I'm a fucking moron.
All right, toss that somewhere. So look out, Smithwick.
Yeah.
All right, so the next step, you're gonna wanna clean this with the wire wheel, just to get rid of these burrs. This side didn't come out nearly as clean as the other side, but one way or another, it's not gonna matter too much because this chrome cover is gonna cover it all anyway. So let's go ahead and hit this with the grinding wheel. Again, this is optional, but we're choosing to do it just because it makes things look a little bit nicer. All right, that looks pretty decent. So real quickly, we're gonna hit it with a shop vac to pull those metal burrs out of there so they don't go flying on the first time that you start the engine. All right, then the last step to button this guy up, you take the metal ring and the chrome cover. The metal ring inserts first, followed by the chrome cover. And you line this guy up to these holes. And that is where your 3 sheet metal screws come in handy. Once all 3 have started seating, then you can tighten these screws down all the way. And once they're in nice and tight, you are ready to go. So let's start her up.
No aftermarket.
And that is
exhaust
how you
needed.
take that out.
No aftermarket exhaust needed.
So we did it.
Simple, not terribly time consuming or difficult, though the one difficult thing is that you do need to have a plasma cutter. This
Yeah.
could probably be done with a Sawzall, but it would take you a lot longer and it would probably end up significantly messier. So as long as you got the tools or somebody who has the tools to do this, this is a simple way to upgrade the sound on your exhaust for $0.
All right, well, until then, we'll see you guys in the next video. Oh, I just thought he stalled it. I thought he just stalled it out right there. Oh, that sounds much better.